Robert, it seems like everyone was really taken aback by this jobs report that we saw today. After historic job losses in April, the May unemployment data showing a net gain of 2.5 million jobs. What do you have to say about that?
Well, Susan, certainly much better than expected. A surprise to everyone, including myself. I was expecting the unemployment rate to continue to increase, perhaps up to 20% or even more. In fact, we saw a decrease slightly, as you said, to just over 13%. Now, if you would have asked me a couple months ago, would a 13% unemployment rate be good news? I would have said, absolutely not, that's horrible. But it turns out it's better than we expected. So a 13% unemployment rate right now in today's world is very good news. And it also implies we'll continue to see pretty good job numbers for June once we get into early July and the June data comes out. We're back right in the middle of reopening all the state economies. We're pulling lots and lots of workers back into the system, which is very, very good news. But I also think it's important to have a medium to long-term view here, because very good news today, but we've got a long way to go.
Let's talk a little bit about some more data. The ISM Manufacturing Index for May showed that there's, what you're saying in your report, that there's still a great deal of stress on the US manufacturing sector. Can you expand on that?
It's both the ISM manufacturing and the non-manufacturing reports. Those are so-called purchasing managers indexes. Anything below 50 indicates contraction. So these indexes, both for manufacturing and non-manufacturing for May, are still well into contraction territory. But the good news is they're both a little bit better than they were for April.
Robert, we also saw a bounce in auto sales. Does this mean consumers may be willing to make some bigger purchases?
Well, there's certainly a lot of pent-up demand for autos out there, and we know that consumers do have some extra money in their pocket right now because the stimulus checks got in the mail and the enhanced unemployment benefits are doing their thing. So incomes actually went up pretty good in April. But car sales coming back a little bit. Now, I am concerned that we've seen the social unrest here over the last several days, and that could have a negative impact on consumer confidence. Given the fact that interest rates are low, given the fact that there's some pent-up demand, given the fact that income is holding up relatively well, I think that wins the day. And even if we see a little bit of drop in consumer sentiment in early June, by the end of June, I'm hopeful we see some stronger auto sales numbers.